Jeff Przech, everybody.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here at Live Lunch Break, the inaugural outdoor show of the season. I'm Rick Coster from The Day. We stream at theday.com. These shows are all archived all the way back 4 years and hundreds of episodes. Can't believe we've been doing that this long. And that's why I look so old. But so yeah, the Supreme hot dogs are savory, the beer is cold, the sun is mellowly pleasant, and the music, Jeff, is tremendous.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
We were talking, when we were getting to know each other a little bit before this started, and like a lot of folks of an age, Jeff, you grew up listening to hair metal, still do.
That's right. No shame in that game,
no
folks.
shame in that, absolutely. I'm always interested in the path that an artist takes. We all grow up, the music imprints us at a certain age. You hear new stuff and you end up doing. But what you're doing now, where did that direction come from?
Not hair metal. Clearly.
Not in the Poison songbook?
No, certainly not. I don't know. It just came. I think as songwriters we write about what we feel. We write about, to a certain extent, what we know, and the things that we don't know, we try and make up as best as we can. Take that last song, for example. I have no idea what it's like to work on a railroad and watch people die all around you, but you use imagination to try and put yourself in that spot and to try and create the best narrative that you can.
Well, and you did. That's a really evocative tune.
Well, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Structurally, hair metal, high volume, a lot of major chords. What you're doing, a lot of minor chords, a lot of open string chords.
There's a few, yeah.
Where'd that come from? You just playing around, or?
People like Ryan Adams.
Yeah.
People like Jason Isbell.
By the way, is Jason Isbell sort of the best songwriter in the world right now?
There's not sort of.
So yeah, if you all don't know about Jason Isbell, do it.
Yeah.
Find it.
Wait until after this show, but then go do it twice.
Pick up one of Jeff's CDs.
He's actually, Jason's actually coming back to College Street Music Hall in New Haven.
October.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Elephant.
My fiance and I and my daughter, she's coming too. So.
Unbelievable. Anyway, so you were talking about how listening to those guys led you down that sort of narrative path.
Yeah, I would say so. And then, I try and be authentic. Actually, I suppose that's kind of a paradox, isn't it? I'd like to think I am authentic. If you're trying to be authentic, are you really authentic? But just in terms of delivery and the way I play and the way I try to sing, I just go back to some of my heroes. A lot of people call my music country, and in a lot of ways that's a dirty word these days. But you're not going to find me singing about wine coolers and tailgates and things like that.
You are not bro country.
No, I'm definitely not bro country. I didn't. This is not a trucker hat worn backwards. Although I do that sometimes. But when I think country music, I think Waylon Jennings, I think Chris Christopherson, I think Merle Haggard, I think Johnny Cash, I think Willie Nelson, and especially as far as delivery goes, I could listen to Waylon Jennings 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and not get tired of it.
Absolutely.
Chris Christopherson, who turned 80. Happy birthday, Chris, if you're watching, even though you're probably not. Happy birthday anyway. Probably the greatest storyteller in the country music realm, I would think anyway. I'm happy to debate that with anybody, but
Sunday morning coming down.
Absolutely. Yep. The way to hold my head that didn't hurt.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Boy, isn't that the truth? That's the best encapsulation of a hangover I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And I have been there, so. I think it's interesting that you name-checked all of those guys, all of them tremendous writers. And listening to you, that first set, I could have believed that you grew up in the Texas Hill Country with Robert Earl Keen or whatever.
Ray Wiley Hubbard.
Yeah, Ray Wiley, Dallas boy.
James McMurtry.
But
I'm opening for his son at Cafe 9 in a couple weeks, actually.
Are you really?
Yeah, shameless plug.
No,
July 12th.
Well,
July
we're gonna talk
12th,
about
Cafe
that.
9, New Haven. I'll be playing with Curtis McMurtry. So,
It's hard to believe that he's already got a kid that old. But yet you're from up here.
Yep, Hartford born, Hartford bred.
All right.
The hub of classic country music, Hartford, Connecticut. What?
Nashville, Austin,
Hartford. Yep,
There you
that's
go.
right. Yeah, they just flow together.
So you do perform a lot with the live band, the outfit.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be recording more with them.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what are in the plans. You mentioned, and I thought this was very astute, this has become a download society, and so you sort of voluntarily chose to eschew the let's put out another CD and let's just drop singles for a while. You got to. How much do you think about that? You also alluded to marketing 101, but this is a career, you know.
Well, considering that I have 3 unopened boxes of my first CD in my son's closet at home, it's kind of hard to ignore sometimes. But you know, it was my first one. There was a lot of excitement behind that, and you know, I'm very proud of what that record was and is. But you know, people just don't buy CDs anymore. And had I thought about that a little bit more ahead of time, I don't buy CDs anymore. I can't remember. The last CD I bought was Jason Isbell's latest, Something More Than Free, which I actually got in Canada last June, the day it came out. June or July, I forget which. But I just don't buy them anymore.
Yeah,
I pony up the money every month for Spotify Premium, and I have access to pretty much anything that's ever been recorded that I'm interested in. I mean, I can't listen to Taylor Swift. Rats.
She did cut that out, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. But, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm good.
Hey, she's a local girl, you know.
Sure. She's got like 9 houses, so I think she's probably local to just about everywhere at this point.
Well, speaking of shameless plugs, you guys should go on the day and try to find the video that Pete Wappy and I did when the day sent us over to her house to ask people, like, what's it like being around Taylor? It was an embarrassing day, wasn't it, Pete? Certainly was. Anyway.
For those of you that can't see, Pete's doing this right now. Oh, at the house over in Rhode Island, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Very nice, very nice. But listen,
I don't doubt it.
Even though Jeff doesn't buy CDs anymore, a lot of you guys do and can, and look at that. T-shirts, you got merch here.
I do.
I want y'all to move some merch for Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Where can people find out more about you online?
JeffPrech.com.
Spell that for everybody.
P-R-Z-E-C-H.
Got it.
Now you can understand why I called the first record Sounds Like Fresh.
Yep.
Looks like an accident, sounds like fresh. That's my name. But,
where y'all playing next?
Let's see, where am I playing next? I'm playing tomorrow afternoon over at Lenny's in Old Lyme. Just doing a little, beach gig, have a little fun with a guy named Brant Taylor.
He's been on this show.
Has he? Believe it or not, I've never actually met him, but I'm doing a gig with him tomorrow. Yeah, we have a lot of friends in common. And then next week, my drummer Evan and I are doing a little mini tour of New England. We're doing Stockbridge, Mass, and we're doing Burlington, Vermont, go over to Portland, Maine. Yes, right on. And then into New Hampshire.
You know, every one of those locations is just full of craft beer.
I think he's going to park right out in front here, judging by that.
Craft beer, every one of those places.
I see the way you think.
I
see
absolutely.
the way you think.
All right, I've blathered again way too long. Would you guys like to hear some more from Jeff? Jeff Przech.
I can do that. Well, Rick wrote a very nice little blurb about me in the day yesterday that I happened upon online, and one of the songs he mentioned, I believe the adjective he used to describe it was beautiful, which I appreciate very much.